to another vlog. So y'all, today is Monday. What is it? Monday, February 17th. It is President's Day. So hubby and I, we are going on a date night tonight on a Monday, but this is what works for our schedule this week, and date nights are just that important. So we are doing what we need to do, and we're being flexible and making it happen. So how was your weekend? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know. Don't be shy. For me, I actually caught up on some things around the house and I relaxed. It was much needed. Sometimes we don't realize how much we actually need to relax until we actually sit down and relax. You know, like those moments when, you start to doze off, just from, sitting a few minutes. Like, girl, please get your rest. Take care of you. And I mean that. Take care of you. We always hear that we cannot pour from an empty cup, and that is so true. Like the only way in which we can show up as our full best self for our family, whether you're a wife, a mom, working woman, stay-at-home mom, any combination of those, you have to take care of you. And so there's always a million and one things that need to be done, but truth be told, most of those things, they can wait. So I'm just gonna just chat while I'm doing my face. Y'all, it is 5:19 and I think we're supposed to leave here at 6. My husband actually planned date night this time around, so I didn't have any control over anything, reservation, none of that. He just told me, I think 6 o'clock. So it's 5:19, so I can feel like I'm rushing. Why do we wait to the last minute to get ready? It felt like I had a lot of time until I didn't have a lot of time. If you're interested in what I'm using, just leave me a comment and I'll tell you. I'll write a list. But either way, I just want to just chat for a few minutes while I do my makeup. So he said that for this place, we can go casual. I'm like, okay, cool. My casual is probably most people's dressy, to be honest. But I did do my version of casual. I put on these, and I'm going to show y'all. I actually really love them. There's some animal print jeans that I found after searching high and low. I found these jeans probably a month ago. And when I say I search high and low, I wanted me some animal print, or I guess leopard or cheetah. Maybe cheetah, leopard. I get those mixed up, but I love both of them. I was searching high and low. We'll just say cheetah. I was searching high and low. We'll just say leopard. For some leopard print denim. And the issue I kept running into is because I'm 5'7", and then why does our nose start running when we do makeup? Like, what is up with that? Y'all have that? It's so annoying. Hold on. But the issue that I kept running into was I just wasn't finding a pair that was just long enough. I always have this issue with pants. I'm 5'7", so I kind of tinker on being a tall girl, and some people would classify 5'7" as tall. But after a couple failed pairs, I finally found a pair that worked. These are from Boohoo. And when I say they are chef kiss, they are chef's kiss. The only part I was a little taken aback by was, let me move this light because I can't really see, was the fact that they have a raw hem. And for some reason I missed that on the website, but after looking at them a little bit closer, because I was truly on the edge, but I was like, actually the raw hem kind of gives it a little bit of edge, and I'm not mad at it. So I kept them and I really like them. So this is actually my first time wearing them. They have a lot of stretch to them, which I love. They're not stiff at all. And they're not a faded leopard print. So I was seeing several pairs that had like a faded look to them, or that like worn look, and I just did not want that. The color is there, the length is there, they have stretch, they're comfortable, so it's a win-win. I'm gonna show them to y'all, and this is the bodysuit, burgundy bodysuit that I hauled in a recent vlog, and I was actually gonna send it back because I have a mock neck, knit long sleeve shirt already, and so to have a mock neck, both burgundy, a mock neck long sleeve knit shirt that's burgundy, and a mock neck burgundy bodysuit just seemed a little counterproductive. But I forgot that most often, well, I don't know, I will say for Shein, and I would say probably for a lot of other places, anytime you have a garment that touches the private area, they're really fickle about returns, and so I didn't even think about that. So when I attempted to return this, I was unable to because of the bodysuit, because it's a bodysuit. So I was like, you know what? It was $6 or $8 or something like that. I was like, I'll just keep it. I mean, one thing about me, I love a bodysuit. I mean, like, that is just a bodysuit is like my go-to formula. It's part of my go-to outfit formula when I can't think of anything to wear. A bodysuit is gonna do it every time with a pair of jeans and some type of like coat, jacket, and some heels or some boots. That outfit formula right there, girl, it'll look like you put in a whole lot of effort, but really you did. And then I'm gonna wear with this these are the earrings. Oops, let me show y'all. How can I hold these? The earrings from the haul, I'm gonna wear those. The burgundy heels, and I have a burgundy faux fur jacket. I'm gonna wear that as well. So that's what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be a look. So I also wanted to talk to y'all about purpose, and I think I may have hinted at this on a previous video, but 2024, I've spent a lot of time really researching, reading up on, spending time talking with God about my purpose. The reason why I was really focused on purpose is just because I kept feeling like a nudge that there's just something else that God is like calling me to do. And y'all know I work as an IT project manager. I've been doing this work for almost 20 years in IT and project management for about 20 years. But I just started to feel like just not really fulfilled like I used to. And it was just a feeling that I just couldn't really shake. Have y'all felt that? You know, it's like you do what you do really well, and you know, you may even be gifted or talented at it, but you just feel like it's just not hitting like it used to. Like there's just something that's missing. There, you know, at the end of the day, there was just like this like fulfillment that I didn't have. Like it just wasn't fulfilling me like it previously did. And so I was like, what is this? What is this? And I'm like, what it is I'm not operating in my purpose. At least that's what what I came to, through my own self-discovery journey. One thing I know about operating in your purpose is when you are operating in your purpose, you're not just existing, but you're thriving. When you walk in your purpose, that's when you will find yourself reaching levels that you never intended for yourself. God will open doors that you never thought, dreamed, or imagined. Like you will just begin to flourish and thrive and just do big and grand things, again, more than you could like even ask, think, or imagine, all because you're operating in your purpose. And that was where I wanted to be. My purpose actually brought me back to YouTube. And so I absolutely love and enjoy fashion. I feel like it's something I have an eye for. In addition to, cooking, y'all may have seen my cooking content. In addition to my glow up journey, if you've caught some of my previous videos, you know I lost 140 pounds. I have kept it off for many years. And that glow up journey has really been kind of like a pivotal transformation for me. Now, y'all know this is a journey it is a lifestyle. It's something I have to continue to work at. When you have gifts and talents, you still have to hone in on that gift, that talent. You still have to refine it, and you really still have to work at it. But over the years, many years, I have always had women ask me for many, many years about fashion, about my thoughts on different things pertaining to fashion, pertaining to glowing up, losing weight, cooking, and so forth. And so that really brought me to, honing in on what my purpose is. And it was revealed to me that my purpose is to inspire everyday women to be the best version of themselves. And so that's what brought me back to YouTube. Because I feel like YouTube is a platform where I can do just that. I kept feeling a nudging and God telling me to go back to YouTube and start back posting content consistently. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm wondering a question. I'm like, I don't know. But y'all, let me tell you, I kept trying to shake this feeling of creating long form content again. Like I went and created short form content, just try to just move on with my life until I figured out like next steps or what have you. But I kept feeling a nudging to come back to YouTube. And so that is what brought me back to creating long form videos again. It was all about me being obedient and the desire of me wanting to walk in my purpose. Like I want all that God has for me and then some. So if you're in a crossroads like I was, and you really just start to feel like you're just not feeling fulfilled, the things that used to fulfill you don't fulfill you anymore, you feel like there's just so much more, you feel like something is missing, most likely it's because you're not operating in your purpose. And the way to start operating in your purpose is to start with where your gifts and talents lie. You have gifts and talents. And I know some people feel like they don't, you do. There are things that you do without effort that other people struggle at. Start there. And an incredible resource that helped me really nail down what my purpose is a book that actually my husband was reading the book, and he kept sharing with me so many gems, so many nuggets out of that book. I was like, I gotta read this book. And the book is A Purpose-Driven Life. It's either A Purpose-Driven Life or The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. I'll link it down below. But that book was pivotal. It was absolutely pivotal in me nailing down my purpose. And y'all, this is something that I have been researching, studying, and just desiring for years. But something about when I read that book, the light bulb came on. When I said that book will change your life, believe me when I say it. I read several books, 2024. It was top 2. But overall, one of the things that I'm looking forward to with operating in my purpose is making a stronger or bigger impact. Also, the growth that'll come with it, peace that'll come with walking in my purpose, and also that alignment. Again, being in line with what it is that God desires for me in my life. And that's what's most important to me. Like I said, I want all that God has for me, all of the doors that He's gonna open, all of the goodness, all of the blessings, all of the favor, all of the things. I am happy to be back on YouTube, and thank y'all so much for supporting the Shaper Mint video that I posted. Interesting, very interesting how that came about. So as I was on this purpose journey that I was telling y'all about, and I was talking to God, asking God to reveal to me my purpose and because I actually had a couple things on the table as far as what I was working on, and this is just outside of work, career stuff. And I was talking to God about it, and I was asking Him to reveal to me what it was that He wanted me to do. And y'all, when I say God came through loud and clear, within like 3 days. It was between 1 and 3 days. I received not one, but 3 emails from brands asking to partner with me. Hold on one second. So doors are opening, and I was just so excited. I was blown away because I hadn't even, sorry for the noise, I'm opening up some new lashes. I wasn't expecting it. I hadn't been posting content like that, and so the timing was like, God, is that you? Is that you, God? But I'm like, who else would it be, you know? That was something that I had been asking for. So y'all, again, thank you for your support, and I just feel like it's just up and it's stuck from here. Like, is it easy? No. No. It's not easy by no means, but it's a great feeling. Okay, so let me hurry up. My husband ran out, and he will be back very soon. So I'm almost done. I'm not like doing well. I was about to say I'm not doing a lot. Actually, I'm doing a lot. But I'm actually almost done, even though I did a lot. So I just need to add my blush, and I have these strip lashes that I just opened. And then I will be done. All right, so let me hurry up, and I'll try to pick y'all up while we're out. All right, talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, okay, so hubby and I are going on a date night, and you know us ladies, we always rushing. Okay, so really quick, this is what I'm wearing. So earrings are from Shein. Burgundy bodysuit is actually from Shein as well. The faux fur jacket, this is old, last year from Fashion Nova. The leopard jeans, I love these, y'all. They're from Boohoo. I'm 5'7", and check out the length. The length is perfect. They do have a raw hem, so just want to point that out, but I think it adds a little bit of edge. And then these patent leather kitten burgundy heels are from Shein. And and my bag, the bag is from Shein as well. And that is the look. Okay, bye.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you, I know how.
Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, February 19th, and I am on my way to Walmart to do a pickup order. So far today, I got up, I went to the gym, and then got dressed and started work. So I took like a late lunch, and so during this lunch period, I am going to pick up this Walmart order and then pick up Kira from school, and then actually I have a return I need to drop off at the post office, so I need to stop to the post office and then get back home to finish up work. Sorry for the lighting. I don't know why it's going dark. Okay, maybe because you couldn't see my face. Yeah, okay. But yes, y'all, I am doing a pickup order. Y'all know I always say I'm always at the grocery store. I actually went to the grocery store again yesterday, but there were a few items that kind of like household items that we needed, and I just wasn't trying to pay like the grocery store price. You know how it is when you need like detergent, and the grocery store, it's like several dollars more, you know, unless you catch it on sale, but a lot of times it's several dollars more than what it would cost at Walmart. And I'm like, I like a good deal. And so for household items, I did a pickup order at Walmart, and that's kind of been my jam lately. Not necessarily the pickup orders, but I have been very much so into work smarter, not harder. And yeah, it's gonna like make up. Work smarter, not harder. And with that, sometimes we just need to do things like a pickup order or some type of delivery service to not like burn ourselves out, but to also get that time back. Sometimes the smart move is to just do the delivery service, bite the bullet on the delivery fee. Because one thing about it, like that time with your family or whatever that you're working on, maybe you're working on building a business or something, you know, that's time that you're not going to get back. And so if the delivery fee, you know, is $5, $10 or whatever it is, I mean, you think about it, depending on, you know, your individual situation, it may be money well spent, you know. So definitely work smarter, not harder. And so this time around, I'm doing pickup service, which is, there's no charge for it at Walmart. You know, the only caveat, you know, with the pickup service, y'all know, if you're searching for, the only caveat with pickup service or even delivery service is if you're buying produce items. And of course, y'all know, I mean, for the most part, not all men, but most men just don't pick out produce like we do. That's just the reality of it. But typically, I like to touch my own produce. I like to pick out my own produce, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. That's a big deal in our household. And so I'm really particular about those items. But listen, I needed the time back the other week. And so I paid, I think it was a $10 delivery fee, and we got it done. I'm not saying that, you know, this is going to be a regular thing for us, but there are certain seasons that we go through where money is just, you just gotta, yeah, there are just certain seasons that we go through where it just makes sense. So yeah, so this pickup order, it was only like 5 items. Detergent, I got some scent beads, and I picked up vitamins. Y'all know we have a teenager, so I'm gonna get her to try these. She typically does like a Flintstone vitamin, but these are the Ollie Teen Girl multivitamin. So I think she'll like those. And even if she don't, we getting them for the minerals and the nutrients. Okay. And then this is my favorite Febreze plug-in refill, the Ocean. So when I'm not using the Bath and Body Works Wallflowers, then typically we're using Febreze, and Ocean is my favorite. And yeah, so pickup order is done. Oh, date night, y'all. So date night was really good. Hubby picked out the spot. So here lately, what we've been doing, we've kind of been alternating as far as who plans the date night, or, you know, who picks the restaurant if we're doing a restaurant. And so I chose last time. So this time it was his turn. And he chose a really nice spot not too far from us. And we really loved it. It was Indian food, but more like an upscale, I would say elevated casual environment. Because when I think upscale, I think like fine dining. This was more like elevated casual environment. It was an intimate space. The decor was contemporary, modern. The service was awesome. Customer service was top tier. The food and presentation, it was very nice. I ordered the butter chicken. You know, if you're new to Indian food, or you just want to kind of err on the side of caution, definitely the butter chicken or the tikka masala, those are like go-to dishes, or, you know, kind of like, they're great starter dishes, I'll say that. And so for me, I'm not really a spicy food type person. Like, me and spicy food we just don't do well together. And so I ordered the butter chicken, which is, it's not as spicy as some of the other Indian dishes. It's and also it's not spicy as in hot. It has like maybe a little bit of heat to it, and it doesn't have an abundance of spices. We also ordered an appetizer called Bollywood fries. I had never heard of those. I don't know if that was just exclusive to that restaurant, or if that's actually a common type of dish in that culture. But they were, I can't even describe them, but they were French fries with like a couple different sauces on them, but they were actually really good, and they had this really nice crispiness to them. They were so tasty. It was freezing cold outside, but we had a really nice time. And speaking of freezing cold, y'all, it is brick cold here in Maryland. Today is, let me tell y'all, it is 27 degrees, but it feels like 22. And last night, I think it was 16 or 17 degrees. I'm hoping this is the last week of this extremely brick cold weather. I pray it is. I pray it is. I feel like we need a break. But yeah, so let me get up to this post office. I don't even know if they open right now. They do like a little break in the middle of the day. I think it's like a 30-minute or 1-hour lunch break. So I don't even know if they're going to be open right now, but we're going to give it a try. If they're not, I'll come back after I get Kira from school. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on, show my face, say, hey girl, hey. I didn't pick y'all up yesterday, so I wanted to check in today. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It is Thursday, February 20th. I think I didn't pick y'all up yesterday, but I picked y'all up the day before when I was at Walmart. So I know we got to catch up. I'll be right back. It's now 5:26. I just logged off work a few minutes ago, so the sun has went down, so I got my light on, so hopefully the lighting is okay. I am getting ready to prepare dinner. Okay, so I feel like the theme this week is work smarter, not harder. So we got to get dinner on the table, and I'm not trying to be in this kitchen all evening, so we're gonna fix this Zatarain's jambalaya, and I'm gonna add chicken. I have this Cajun style andouille smoked sausage. Show that to y'all. Hopefully, yep. So we're gonna add this sausage, and I also have shrimp. It's gonna be so good, and it's quick, and it's easy. And it's gonna taste homemade when I finish, like, trust. So if you need like a meal idea, this is definitely one of them. I can fix it from scratch, but again, work smarter, not harder. So I'm gonna record this whole process of cooking dinner. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so the sausage has thawed out. And so at least it's thawed out enough for, I should actually do this thinner. So I'm gonna cut, so I'm slicing up the sausage about that thin, because I only have this one length, which is enough, but I'm also adding the chicken and the shrimp. So, you know, the sausage doesn't need to be like super thick. So I'm actually gonna make these slices a little bit thinner. And so with the thinner pieces, you know, it's just gonna go a lot further, but our dish will also be like super meaty, because we're gonna have several pieces of sausage, and then we're gonna have the shrimp, and we're gonna have the chicken. And then we're gonna cook this sausage until it's done. But because it is a smoked sausage, it's gonna actually produce a grease. And so I may or may not have to add additional oil to the pan. But I'm thinking this sausage should produce probably enough grease for us to also cook our chicken. And the nice thing about that is, you know, that grease will be basically like flavored, you know, with all the seasonings, or, you know, some of that goodness from the sausage. So that just adds like just another depth of flavor to our semi homemade jambalaya. Okay, y'all, so I just added a couple tablespoons of olive oil to the pot, and I am going to add my sausage. The pot should be warm, or almost there. Either way, we're going to cook the sausage all the way until it's done. The sausage should give off its own oil as well, so the oil from the sausage combined with the olive oil, we'll use that to saute our chicken. Which is going to be really nice, because, you know, we'll have the flavors from the sausage in the oil, and so those flavors the chicken will also cook in those flavors. So that just adds, you know, another depth of flavor to our semi-homemade jambalaya. Okay, so y'all, so while the sausage is cooking, we're going to go ahead and prep the chicken. And so I am just cutting this chicken breast down into thinner pieces. I'm going to go ahead and cut this chicken into smaller pieces. And then we're going to season up the pieces, and we're going to toss them right in the grease from the sausage. And so I could have just sauteed the larger pieces and then cut up afterwards. It really doesn't matter. Again, I am just trying to fix something quickly that is good and takes a short period of time. So whether you dice up the chicken before or after you saute it, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I am adding a second chicken breast. I don't know if I'm going to add both of these pieces. I think I'm going to see how much I have after I dice it up. So what I'm going for is pretty much equal amounts. I want an equal amount of sausage, shrimp, and chicken. So I'm just going to eyeball what I have compared to the sausage to see if it looks like equal amount. Yeah, so I'm not going to use this other piece here. So that's how much chicken I have. I'm going to grab some gloves and we're going to season the chicken. Okay, for the seasoning, I have Tony Chachere's, I guess that's how you pronounce it, but it's Creole seasoning, so we're going to add a good amount of that. Just season with your heart. Do keep in mind that the seasoning does have salt. And it always gets in my nose. Black pepper. Just a little bit of black pepper because we did just use Creole seasoning. Garlic powder. Onion powder. And we're just going to mix that all up. Okay, y'all, so this sausage is done, so I'm going to pull this out of the pan. And I'm making sure that the oil is actually draining back down to the pan because, again, we want to use that to saute our chicken. Okay, so we're going to add the chicken to this oil here. And we're just going to saute this until it is done. They're smaller pieces, so it'll cook fairly quickly, which is nice. Y'all, I'm just sauteing this chicken on a medium heat. It's actually slightly higher than medium. Okay, so the chicken looks done to me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this chicken out. Okay, so our Zatarain's calls for 2.5 cups of water and then also 1 tablespoon of vegetable or olive oil. We kind of already have a little bit of oil left, so I'm not going to add any, and I'm actually not going to take away, actually I may take away a little bit. Let me see. No, that's probably a couple tablespoons right there. So I'm going to leave that oil, and I'm going to just add the 2.5 cups of water, and I'm going to do that 2 times because I have 2 boxes of this jambalaya mix. I'm going to add this mix to the pot, both boxes, and then we're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to reduce it and cover it with a lid. To elevate this jambalaya, again, we doing semi-homemade. I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. And do not drain the tomatoes. That juice is just going to add to the good flavor. And 1 can for me is enough, but you could definitely, like, I could have did 2 cans since I'm fixing 2 boxes, but I think 1 is enough. Okay, y'all, she is boiling. So I'm going to give this a good stir, make sure nothing is sticking. I'm going to let it boil for probably a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to reduce the heat and let it simmer for about probably 20 minutes. Okay, so back to our jambalaya. So it is boiling. I actually turned it down, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. It is on low, and I'm going to let this cook for about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to toss in the shrimp. Okay, y'all, before our rice is completely cooked, I'm going to season up the shrimp really quick. Just a tad bit of seasoning. I just went in with Old Bay. Not too much, because remember, our chicken, we added salt to that. The Zatarain's has the seasoning mixture. It has salt as well. So we don't want our dish to turn out salty. So that is enough. And I don't need to add any more seasoning than the Old Bay. The Old Bay is a blend of spices. So that's going to be really good. So I'm going to add this into the rice. Okay, so we're adding in our shrimp. The rice is not all the way done, so this is perfect timing. So our shrimp and our rice will cook until done. Then I'm going to add in the sausage and the chicken. We'll cook it for probably another like 5 or 10 minutes, and that'll be that. Because there were so many additions to this jambalaya, we may have to add a little bit of seasoning to it. But we'll find out in a minute. All right, so let's see what this sausage does to the dish, because everything might just come together to the point where we might not have to add any additional seasoning. So that's the sausage. And then here's our chicken, all the juices. This looks so good. It smells amazing. I don't remember the last time I had jambalaya. Probably 6 months ago, maybe. So we're going to let this cook for probably about 5 minutes, and then we'll see if there's anything we need to do to, bring out the flavors. Also, it's been about 5 minutes, and I think I'm going to do a taste test, and we'll see what we're working with. And the shrimp are done. So let's see. Y'all, it's really good. I feel like it's missing something. The flavors are good. I just feel like it could use a little oomph. So I'm going to add maybe half a teaspoon of this chicken bouillon. I don't want to overcook the rice. So I'm going to give this one last stir, and I'm going to turn it off. Okay. Got my spoon. Let's try it out. Okay, y'all. I feel like that chicken bouillon did what I needed it to do. I feel like I need to add some freshness to it. Semi-freshness. So I'm going to add just a few sprinkles of the parsley flakes. I'm also going to add a little sprinkle of these oregano leaves. And I got a little piece of chicken too. That's good. Y'all, look at the flowers my husband got me for Valentine's Day. Aren't they pretty? Purple my favorite color, and pink is my second favorite. Ooh, it's so pretty. And he got me a pan of cinnamon buns. Girl, this is why I stay in the gym. Hey y'all, so I'm back. I just finished eating dinner, and that jambalaya was so good. Flavors, it was the amount of chicken to sausage to shrimp, it was perfect. It's a quick and easy meal. If you're short on time and you need to get dinner on the table, definitely give it a try. I just opened up an Amazon package, so I do want to share this with you guys. This is an anti-slip dashboard pad. I've heard a few content creators talk about this. It's basically just a simple pad that you put on your dashboard, and you can set your camera on it. So if you're a content creator and you're recording in the car, you can set your camera on it. It won't slide all over the place, because y'all know y'all be sliding all over the place when I put y'all on my dashboard. That's why I went with the dashboard pad. So if you're a content creator, you record in your car, you have a camera, definitely give it a try. I'll try it out and I'll report back whether it's good or not. Or you don't even necessarily have to be a content creator. if you just want like maybe a place to sit your phone and so it won't like slide all over the place, I guess you could sit your phone on it, or I saw in like some of the reviews you could sit your sunglasses on it and they won't slide all over the place. So that is that. I know I'm probably super oily right now. I've had on this makeup all day and then I just cooked, so I'm sure it's super oily. Just a little tip too, because like I said, I guess the theme this week, like I said, is work smarter, not harder. I just want to share with you really quick, like if you're a wife or a mother and you need to get dinner on the table and, like I said, you might be short on time or you struggle with figuring out something to cook like every day or whenever it's time to cook dinner. So I'll share with you how I go about it. And this way, I'm not like stressed when it's time to figure out what to cook on any given day because of the way I go about it. So what I do is when I go grocery shopping, y'all know I'm always at the grocery store, but when I go grocery shopping, I actually write down our meals for the week and then I shop according to the meal. So basically my shopping list consists of the ingredients that I need for our weekly meal. So typically I cook maybe give or take 3 times a week. So give or take. So when the day comes to, cook that meal, I'm not running to the grocery store to get an ingredient because that was already part of my shopping list. Now, occasionally we might run out of something and I may have to go to the grocery store and get it, but for the most part, it's already here. It's already in the kitchen. And so when it's time to cook, I just look at my list and I just, when it's time to cook, I look at my list to see what the meal is and then I cook that meal. It takes the guesswork out of it. It takes like the stress out of it. It's already figured out. And it works out really, really well. I go to my meal plan, I pull the ingredients and I cook, and then we eat off of that. We don't mind leftovers here 2 to 3 days. My husband will eat leftovers longer, but I have like a 3-day limit. But we'll eat like those leftovers for a couple of days, and then it's time for me to cook again. And then I'll look at, go back to my meal plan for the week, and I'll just choose the next meal, and then I'll cook that. So that's how I go about it. So that jambalaya meal, I had already planned that out like a week ago. Again, work smarter, not harder. I'm not, whatever makes, my days like, easier. That's what I'm going for. So hopefully that tip will help you out. Okay, y'all, so that is it for this vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me for a few days. Girl, if you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button, hit that like button, and that notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. And until next time, peace and blessings. Bye.